if somebody's style was off a little bit and they crashed or something, I would slide and I might go, like if I'm thinking, and then I'll point at you, you know what I mean? And then I'll be like, and go in, you know what I mean? It's basically telling you a story. In the beginning, it was only top rocks. Then you had top rocks and roll downs. Then you had go downs and flip. There weren't so much burns in b-boy. We had moves that we would describe them as burners. What people call now a big move, you know, or a blow up, in my neighborhood we called them burners. But it wasn't burning like rock, you know, it was just that big move. Now the b-boys are burning like rockers.
Berny jest to jeden z trzech, czasami niektórzy mówią czterech elementów rockingu. Jest to taki element, który ma za zadanie jakby zdyskredytować przeciwnika. Za pomocą pewnych gestów wyciągamy bronię, typu pistolet, typu nóż. Wszystkie oczywiście gesty, które wykonujemy, muszą być czyste, czyli jeśli wyciągamy na przykład nóż, imitujemy nóż oczywiście, nie jest to prawdziwy nóż, więc jeśli go wyciągamy, musimy go tak samo schować, żeby to nie można przekształcić noża w pistolet w powietrzu, to jest to niemożliwe.
And a lot of kids today, they don't understand that. You understand what I mean? Today, I saw so many people doing a zip gun burn. You know, and afterwards I asked the guy, yo, you know what a zip gun is? And he said, no.
Tak samo jak masz wolność w bernach, czyli robisz to, co ci przyjdzie na myśl, tak samo blokujesz, tylko to musi mieć oczywiście też sens, bo nie będziesz blokował tak full od pistoletu. No już prędzej złapisz ją w palet albo w zębie.
Cutting heads off was very common. Throwing the bomb was very common. You know what I mean? The shooting was very common. Arrows was very common. The hump. You know, like you grab somebody, throw them on the floor, and you hump. You know what I mean? this is what people don't understand. If you do a burner, at least people from my generation before me, when we do a burner, it's for a reason.
We would do funny burns, like, you know, this one is like I just did something complicated and now I'm chill.
Można opowiadać historię pewną, żeby jakby obrazić przeciwnika. Chodzi o to, żeby poprzez gestykulację inną niż kroki wyrazić muzykę i zbudować pewien obraz, który ma początek, rozwinięcie i zakończenie. Obowiązuje tu zasada no touch.
The rule on the streets is always no touching. The only difference is now the whole stops the fight and says no touching, those are the rules. Back then, they'd hit you. The minute there was contact, they'd hit you.
Dawniej nie obowiązywała ta zasada, a teraz wszyscy tancerzy się tego trzymają. Chodzi o to, żeby nie skrzywdzić przeciwnika z tancerzami, nie gangsterami.
But it was always the main rule. You always knew you don't touch somebody. In my days and the days before me, if you touch somebody, you're gonna get hit.
Blok tak jak w boksie, on atakuje, ty albo przechwytujesz broń, albo blokujesz po prostu cios. Po prostu musisz skontrować to, co w ciebie akurat kieruje. Możesz jego atak przekształcić w kontratak. Czyli przykładowo on strzela we mnie strzałą, łapię ją, łamy na kolanie, wbijam w brzuch. To może być też blokiem, może być kontra.
Not so much the breaking a little bit, but especially the rocking comes from the gang culture. It wasn't so much a dance, it was a dance, and it wasn't so much me against you in the beginning. It was just more some real drunk people, you know, troublemakers, games in a party, see somebody they don't like you dancing, they throwing, you know, real vulgar, offensive gestures. When you got gangs, you got a lot of people coming in and out of jail, so a lot of things from jail is gonna mix in with the things from gangs. And when people are drunk and dancing and being themselves, being troublemakers, trying to be better than this person or whatever, you're gonna get vulgar gestures. You gotta remember, this is the mentality of the con. But a lot of these people are gangsters. They're getting drunk and they're dancing. If they want to insult somebody, nowadays, b-boys, they don't really know the history, so in every b-boy battle you see them doing this, but that's not cool.
Because we grabbed our nuts, you know? Kind of came out later on. We couldn't do that, it was kind of rude.
That was like one of the biggest insults you could throw. Like, people don't even know the history of that. That comes from the jail system.
You couldn't do that much. Burns like that. It was really a fight if you did burns.
That comes from the jail system. Now, in jail, especially in New York, in jail, because of men raping men, or homosexuality in jail, the biggest insult is to invite somebody to your genitals. It's the biggest insult. Whether you say, suck my dick, or you look at somebody and just go like that, like fuck you, you know, in jail, that is the worst insult.
You did throw the cock a little bit, but you didn't throw it like now. You might pull up your pants, you know what I mean, and adjust yourself. And if you look down, I might laugh, you know what I mean, like you know, why are you looking at my nuts?
When this came out, it wasn't like, oh, burn, and everybody goes crazy and laughs. In those days, it was like, nigga, we could dance or we could fight. You know what I'm saying? It was like the final moments.
But the first time I really saw someone just throw it, bam, big burn like that, like we were burning each other, cutting each other's head off and stuff. But like in somebody's face, we did nutcrackers and windmills and all that. But I would say like Kenny, man.
I think the pivotal moment was Beach Street, when Ken Swift did the kaboom.
That's his move. When he jumps on his ass and goes bang.
In New York, it was normal. But for the rest of the world, that was the first time somebody saw that. And it just, they ran with it. W-Freeze originally wasn't even called the W-Freeze. It's not called the W-Freeze. It's called the backbreaker. Real way to do the W-Freeze, when you hit it, your whole back goes on the floor. The only person that does the W-Freeze the way it's supposed to be done is Crazy Legs. He's the only person I see hit it the way it was created by the Crazy Commandos. It didn't mean nothing. It was just the backbreaker.
Gestures, you know what I mean? It's the way you have a conversation, you know, without having to say anything.
All these gestures in the beginning really meant something. When people did it, they meant it. When somebody went like this, he was saying, you mess with me, I'm gonna shoot you.
So it's like the gesture becomes what the gesture really meant in real life.
You dancing, but you just warning him what's over here. You know, just starting stuff.
When the sun's in your way, you look, you block, you kind of, you know, search. And I got it from Gilligan's Island. It's about these people that got stranded on an island. It's a rich actor couple, a fat skipper, his name is Skipper. And you got Gilligan, a real skinny, goofy guy, you know what I mean? He always used to wear a fisherman hat, but it looked raw, it looked fresh. And they used to always watch to see if they're gonna get rescued, and they used to always do this, you know? So when I was a kid, I would do my footwork and everything and then go like this and look and search. I was actually clowning around trying to say that it's the distance. You're too far, I can't see you. You know what I mean? I learned how to articulate it and break it down. If I'm looking at you and I freeze, I'm saying, where you at? Where you at?
The freeze should always be aimed at your opponent. Your freeze ends up looking the opposite way. If you do your freeze and you're looking at your own crew, it don't count. I don't care how dope that freeze is. That's like throwing a knockout blow in the opposite direction. Your opponent's behind you and you punching a wall.
Zawsze dlatego nas uczyli, że musimy patrzeć na przeciwnika, za cały czas nie spuszczać z niego oczu. Nawet jak się obracamy plecami do niego, to kątem oka musimy go widzieć.
You should always be facing your opponent.
When I listen to music, when I watch a dancer dance, I don't watch with my eyes. My eyes become ears, okay? And this is connected. Don't watch the dancer, listen to the dancer.
Ci starsi rockerzy, którzy nas uczyli, mówili, że freestyle ma wyglądać tak, żeby dziewczyna, która widzi nas w klubie, zainteresowała się nami samym tańcem. Oni to porównywali tak, przychodzi facet z super złotymi łańcuchami, zegarkami, ma dużo pieniędzy, a tu przychodzi biedny chłopak i super się rusza na parkiecie i wszystkie kobiety zwracają na niego uwagę. Właśnie tak mamy tańczyć.
For me, the music is the key. It's the main element. Without the DJ, without the bands, without the music, there would be no b-boys. Music makes us respond. It's the same thing with me. If I listen to a Polish funk band, I'm not going to understand the lyrics, but I'll understand the rhythm and the vibration of the feeling of the struggle that that band feels.
Czyli jak wchodzi breakbeat, aż ciało samo się rwie, żeby atakować, walczyć, agresywnie tańczyć, wtedy zaczyna się robić te najmocniejsze berny. A jak jest łagodny moment utworu, wtedy tańczymy, czyli my się pokazujemy, jak dobrze umiemy tańczyć.
Kinda sad, kinda mad, ghetto child, thinking he's been had. But I can just hear him in the back of his mind saying, didn't have to be here. You didn't have to love for me while I was just a nothing child. Why couldn't y'all just let me be, let me be, let me be, let me be? Watch your wild. You see, he never smiled. Broken home, daddy gone, mammy tired, and is all alone. Kinda sad, poor baby. Child, thinking he's been had, and I can just hear him saying, I did.